saw the end in a dream. The 20th century came to a close, and mankind was at once at the verge of his greatest achievement and possibility, but still mired in the same division, greed, and ignorance that has spawned the worst of the human race throughout history. And at this shining threshold to the new millennium, I witnessed the ultimate destruction of man. And through the flames I saw ride 4 horsemen who unleashed the apocalypse. Not a biblical one, but one which man brought upon himself. The first horseman was big business as an old tyrant.
There's no finer joy in life, by God, than paying off the cops. It makes me feel like a virile man indeed.
The next horseman was a creature who emerged from the sea, born of mankind's pollution. The third horseman came with wife and child, and cameras and annoying accents, waging tourism as a devouring force for the next 1,000 years.
Every place we go, same thing. I'm tired of it. I'm getting tired of it. Don't bring up Mexico.
The final horseman was the worst, for he was apathy, who let the others inflict whatever.
Tonight, we get paid!
He appeared in the form of a stoner who rioted at Woodstock. But then through the heavens, a messenger named Reverend Hank gave unto me this sacred destiny.
Oh, hey, Ennis! Just falling through the cosmos of your subconscious. Getting around your ego just a minute ago is like sliding around a fat man in the cafeteria line. Look here, brother, serious business. Ennis, just as Noah was commanded to build the ark by God, just as your folks was commanded to build that bomb shelter behind the house by Eisenhower, you are hereby commanded to build the Y2K bunker. Why, you may ask? Here's why, Ennis. To preserve the cream of the Lower East Side comedy crop. Grab all the tools, Ennis. And if you're the only game in town, you know you're gonna get picked up. Sweet Sweet's gonna be a breeze. Ennis, only you can preserve television. Only you.
We all know why we're here. It's 11:33, 27 minutes to the year 2000. The Toolz Millennium Project is now officially begun. By holing up here in our specially fortified bunker, we will survive the coming apocalypse and re-emerge into the new millennium as the only TV show left from the 20th century, and thus become superstars.
Are you sure this is really fortified enough to withstand the end of the world? I mean, it's only the crawl space under your loft, John.
Yeah, well, hold on a second. Who said that the world was definitely gonna end in 2000 anyway? And where's this party?
Hank, I had to lie to you about the party. To save your life. See, Reverend Hank came to me in a dream and told me, prepare for the end, like Noah.
It had nothing to do with the 2 days you spent shrooming? You saw End of Days 6 times, John.
All right, Thomas, doubting. In the event of our possible demise, I've prepared a plan B in the tradition of Schwarzeneggerian preparation for all contingencies. Plan B of the Toolz Millennium Project covers a network run for us and its infinite life in syndication. When future archaeologists unseal this tomb and find our bodies here, they will uncover this time capsule, which will contain our greatest works to date. Attached will be a note that will instruct them to air it on network television and use the network monies to resurrect us with biochemical engineering and make us celebrities in the future.
That's the stupidest plan I've ever heard. What makes you think I'm gonna sit in here with this bunker waiting to die with you idiots? I'm a man of action.
How about the 20 kilos of marijuana rations I've set aside to alleviate radiation sickness in the new millennium?
Plan C, cannabis. See, I'm a man of apathy.
Hey guys, while we're rolling, we can roll some of our pop parade footage.
Some folks say that smoking herb is a crime. If they catch you smoking, they're bound.
Break it, twist it, roll it.
The Pot Parade is a fond event for Toolz,
Smoke that shit.
especially since Giuliani refused to let Cures Not Wars hold the annual event in Washington Square Park anymore, and it now converges thousands of stoners at Broadway and Houston, right in front of Toolz headquarters. If last year's arrests in New York for casual marijuana use surged to 40,000, it was a sure bet that plenty of New York's finest would be on hand to make sure everyone could relax and have a good time.
I thought it was a free. I didn't know there was. I thought it was a free day. I saw everybody doing it. Maybe they just with the police over there, and I didn't know.
It's my father.
Your father was...
Speak English.
Okay,
I don't talk to him.
Look what you're doing to this boy.
I don't talk to him.
No,
Hey,
him by smoking.
Awesome.
Oh,
We responded to Giuliani's crackdown with an entry in the parade that paid homage to the unsung hero of the war on drugs, the narc.
Who's holding? Let's party now!
After all, what were the cops gonna do? Arrest us for impersonating cops, impersonating normal people?
Somebody always gotta turn informer for the man.
We're at a National Young People's Deployment, North American Reefer Coalition right here. We're a very pro-marijuana organization. We're stoned crazy right now.
Yeah, got a roach clip for you.
He's undercover, but it's cool. It's not his jurisdiction.
We're not undercover. I don't know what you're insinuating. We're here to smoke doobage, have a good time rocking and rolling. Who's holding weed?
Hey, pal, you got a marijuana cigarette on you?
Yeah, man, I smoke out of bongs. I don't smoke the small
Really?
stuff.
I'm looking for some of the wacky, tobacco, groovy stuff you guys know.
Man, it's all around, baby. You should hook it up.
But do you have any Class A reefer on you?
I got a lot of bongs, baby.
Can I get some, please?
There you go, man.
Ah, yes.
There you go, baby. I got a lot of bongs. That's all I got for you, man.
Our final gift to the Pot Parade was to dump a shitload of Cheetos on the marchers as they gathered at Broadway and Houston, just to get them riled up.
Stoners of New York City. The National Young People's Deployment of the North American Reefers Coalition is proud to donate 100 pounds of Cheetos to today's cause.
Dude, people are going bonkers down there.
A million marijuana march, a million marijuana munchies. Free Cheetos for all. Rock and roll, yeah!
It also got some pissed off cops to storm our building looking for us.
Okay, cops.
Okay, we're taking the back stairway because while we were throwing munchies off of the roof, cops barged into the building and started running up the front, so we had to run down the back.
If you listen here, you can hear the radio of the policeman chasing us downstairs.
So now we're trying to simulate that.
Good.
Here for the marijuana march?
Yes, we are.
What are you guys doing to prepare?
Everything we can.
Yeah?
As much as possible.
Really? What's the police presence been here today?
But it looks like they're all being nice and friendly so far.
Toolz of the new school! Flame on! Toolz of the new school! Flame on! Toolz of the new school! Flame on! Toolz of the new school!
God, I love the sea. Deep blue ocean. White, big beach, lots of big booties. I'm glad I've got my land legs back under me. By God, you'd think a man that was too drunk to drive a supertanker all the way through the Alaskan Straits, anyone that was so damn drunk he drive the USS Exxon Rodriguez up onto the beach, you'd think he'd get fired. Well, I did, but I got a $60 million golden parachute floating me back down into retirement. Thank goodness. Hello, Coney Island. Hello, retirement. Ahoy!
Aye, aye, Captain. Yes.
Who is it?
We met in the Alaskan Straits when your tanker unloaded 96 million gallons of toxic waste.
Is this the babe?
I watched my family of crustaceans perish, but I fed on the toxic waste, and I grew stronger.
Can't be. It mustn't be. That damned sea monkey.
I'm not a sea monkey. I'm a brine shrimp. And here's another flash for you, Captain. There's a bomb in the aquarium, and you can kiss your beloved manatees goodbye.
You diabolical, wretched beast.
Oh, and by the way, you look like you've been drinking, Captain.
Where are you? Show your face, coward. There it is.
By killing me, you'll only make me stronger. I'll become a martyr for environmentalists everywhere. Do you want that, sir? Don't you have enough on your putty little conscience?
I don't care about my conscience. I just want to end the misery you bring, you worthless goddamn lobster.
I'm no lobster, I'm a brine shrimp.
She's not, she's a sea monkey.
Wash up on your beaches no matter what! Gotta clean up the beaches. I can't take this shit. I got like needles in my dick and like bottles on my ass. And I don't even have sand in my pants. There's too much shit on the beach. You're all champions, 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 you're all champions.
Brothers gonna work it out. The 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 brothers gonna work it out.
Oh. Man, I got cotton mouth. I need a beer.
Now what the fuck is this? Who put trolls in the beer cooler?
Jen, what happened to the beer rations I'd stockpiled to alleviate the alienation of our post-apocalyptic lives?
Oh, there was no room with all my trolls.
What?
You threw out all our beer?
No, I gave it to the homeless. Besides, trolls alleviate alienation, plus they bring good luck. You see, you just rub the gemstone on their belly.
How could you give it to the homeless? That's how they got there in the first place!
Don't worry, Mr. Hanky. We'll be more fun than beer. I think somebody needs a hug.
Elf must die!
All right, calm down. Everybody calm down. We've only been in here 15 minutes. We gotta repopulate the earth, guys.
Ah! Procreation without beer? Not bloody likely. I'm out of here. Beer run.
No, you can't go outside. They'll perish with the rest of them.
Eat me, jackass.
You'll make it back alive. But if you did, it would have killed you to get some guac and nachos and...
He's not coming back, is he, Reverend Jen? Did we make him angry?
Hank wasn't such a bad guy.
Yes, he was. But he served a purpose.
You are the wind beneath my wings. 'Cause you are the wind beneath my wings. Oh, the wind beneath my wings. You.
Yo!
Here! Hey!
Yeah! Sorry, Johnny. He didn't have any nachos, just some of them tortilla chips. And, oh, hey, let's pop in one of my more memorable moments, eh? You want to be prophet?
Wall Street, home of the giants, workplace of the titans. Today, Wall Street will be overtaken by a pack of hoodlums, drum-beating hopheads, worthless, good-for-nothing beatniks who want to reclaim the streets. Well, good luck. If I had a nickel for every time I saw some goddamn pack of hopheads try and reclaim Wall Street, I'd be 40 times richer than I am today.
Merrill Old Ticonderoga Vandenberg is one of the most prominent decorated veterans and billionaire tyrants from pre-war America. He served our country as the only 6-star general, as ambassador and subjugator of the entire Third World, and as CEO of the Merrill Lynch Corporation. Retired from public life at the age of 125, he now serves society as best he can, by showing up at radical street actions and yelling at young people.
Anyone know who the Bilderberg Group is? No. Trilateral Commission? No. Group of 8? No. None of you all have any fucking idea while you're out here.
Come on. Love my girl. She looking good. Come on. One more. 5 to 1, baby. 1 in 5. No one here gets out alive now. You get yours, baby. I'll get mine. We're gonna make it, baby, if we try.
Merrill Lynch, Solomon Brothers, Wall Street.
We all
gonna be back down here Monday morning going about your business as usual?
That's right.
So am I. That's exactly what I thought was gonna happen. Absolutely nothing. Go! Let's make a little money out here. What do you say? The business of America is business, and business is good. Woo! First, we're gonna get out there and we're gonna buy. We're gonna buy. And when we get done buying, we're gonna get out there and we're gonna sell. We're gonna sell. And then when we get done buying and selling, we're gonna trade. We're gonna trade. And then when we get done, we're gonna go down to Delmonico's, drink martinis till we fall over, and they'll cover us up in a bed of $30 steaks. What do you say? Let's go, boy! Wall Street. It's been here for 200 years. It'll be here for 2,000 more. A real old Ticonderoga Vandenberg representing Wall Street on Toolz, 1999. Wall Street, folks. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Try to set the night on fire.
Right here at the San January Feast. I'm John from Long Island. Having a great time.
You guys don't have the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack, do you? Hey, what's San Gennaro the patron saint of? Any idea?
I have no idea.
No? Can you tell me who San Gennaro is the patron saint of?
Oh, yes, Naples.
Naples. I mean, what's he known for? Like, you know, Christopher's Stroke, Travelers, or whatever.
Prosperity, I believe?
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
No.
I am, like, on the verge of tears right now myself. As you know, nobody actually knows what San Gennaro is the patron saint of. Now, the only things that we got there was that we spent too much money on really bad, cheesy souvenirs. Somebody's got my wallet. I don't know who.
You know, one issue we never addressed was the imminent need for additional personnel once the Earth is livable again. Eventually, procreation will be necessary in order to further our plans. Now I realize this is a difficult time for all of us.
Why are you always talking out of your ass? There's 3 guys and 1 girl, and you want her. No, I agree with you that not only should Jen be slept with, she should be knocked up by midnight. But it's my obligation to her as her best friend on this team to see that she spend her last hours here on Earth writhing in absolute ecstasy. Jen, do you remember that time I told you about Big Hank and Little Hank?
Nice try, Hank, but unfortunately, you're sterile from 12 years of pot use. No, I got the lab results on your sperm right here. See? Like the reproductive. Not good. I'm sorry.
Well, it's a little too late to stop now.
That's right, Camper.
Woo! If there's any child siren to be done around here, I'm the one that's going to do it. The post-millennial world is going to be a brutal and primitive environment where only those with the strength and cunning and survival skills will be able to prevail over the mutant hordes.
Yeah, John, you're not the alpha male. AJ is. So stop trying to be the alpha male and go back to your ivory tower.
Jen? Daddy.
I'm not trying to be the alpha male. I'm not being the alpha male. Get down, alpha.
Hey, what are you guys talking about? My cookies?
Cookies?
Jen, it's time we talked about our next phase of the Millennium Project.
Jen,
remember that Toolz picnic when you asked me about those squirrels, and I explained that each year they each had to bury their nuts? Well, Jen, your valley is so fertile. And if you look here at these diagrams, you'll see that the next stage of the Toolz Millennium Project requires that we produce an heir to the Toolz legacy. If you look here at graphs F through M, you'll see that my personal sexiness quotient is dramatically ahead of both those of Hank and AJ. Further, your personal probability of orgasm, or your PPO, stands at a whopping 92% with myself, with potential yield of multiple orgasms at 60.
Your personal probability of spewing horseshit is high, where your personal probability of rocking Jen is low. John, me, father of all mankind to be. You, fussy. You didn't concoct this whole bunker scheme just to get Jen in the sack on New Year's Eve, did you?
What? No! It's the Toolz Money Project! It's the future! Well, who else could pull this off? Yeah!
Oh my god! I can't believe you assholes! I trusted you guys that this was about tools and saving trolls, not picking straws for my booty!
Yeah, guys, come on, Jen, let's get out of here.
You get off! Hey, quit! Ow! Ow! You! Do you know for what?
You said there was going to be a party, so I invited a bunch of people over.
You know, all the Y2K crap was just a bunch of advertising hype. You have to go through this again next year. Fuck this.
Wait, fuck you! Fine! You perish with the rest of them! You had your chance! I hate to have to do this!